I don't know what I can say about him other than he is out there on every platform pushing this agenda and assisting us with making sure that our voice is heard, not only throughout the Commonwealth, but nationwide. Scot Landry is recognized by many people for his ability to be able to take on fights like this and make sure that we are heard. So without ado, Scot Landry. Thank you all for standing up for religious freedom today. Give yourselves a hand, please. Today I'm here representing the Archdiocese of Boston, and I'm representing WQOM 1060 AM. Perhaps you've heard our show at 4 p.m., The Good Catholic Life. We've devoted about 5 shows already to education on this issue, and we'll be doing it all throughout this year. It's a great resource to be able to learn much more about this issue and to learn the misinformation that's being put out by the Obama administration, and then the responses of the Catholic Church and the Catholic bishops. So what I'd like to do is take some of the highlights of the last 5 shows that we did on this issue and share some of the best lines. My hope is that you can take these lines back to your friends, back to your neighbors, back to your dinner table, back to the restaurant table, and share them with some folks. So first, what is this debate not about? Contraception! You're right, it's not about contraception, which is ubiquitous, it's inexpensive. There have been studies done. You can go to a Target or a Walmart and get a month's worth of contraception for $9. This is about the Obama administration putting free contraception before freedom of religion in the Bill of Rights. It's not about, it's not about contraception. It's also not about just the freedom for Catholics to practice their faith in the public square. As Governor Mike Huckabee, formerly of Arkansas, recently said, in this issue, every person of faith is a Catholic. Let's hear it from Mike Huckabee. This issue is also not about the Catholic Church trying to force anybody to do anything. It's about the federal government forcing the church, consisting of all the institutions in the church and every person of faith, to act against our beliefs and to coerce us to pay for things that are against our conscience. That's right. Yes. The church is also diligent at pointing out this is not an opposition to providing basic health care for people. The church has been fighting for basic health care for 90 years. This is about not classifying abortion, causing drugs, sterilization, and contraceptive pills as preventative services. Right. Preventing what? Since when is pregnancy a disease? This is also not about a fight that the Catholic Church or people of faith or people that believe in the Constitution or profess in the Bill of Rights. This isn't a fight we asked for. This has been put on us by the government on their own timetable in a presidential election year, so draw your own conclusions on that. And then, this is not a Republican or a Democratic issue. This is not a liberal or a conservative issue. This is an American issue, and that's why all. So what is this fight about? It's an unwarranted definition of religion in saying that if we serve and if we employ people outside of our faith, then we're not protected. So people have said this before, Jesus' own ministry wouldn't be exempt from this mandate. Second, this is a coercive mandate to act against our teaching. October 1st, 1979, right on the other side of the park, John Paul II came to Boston before any other place as Pope in the United States. And when he landed at Logan Airport, he kissed the ground, making this hallowed ground. And for about 26 years, he fought for religious freedom across the world. Now, when he was here in '79, he thought that the issue of religious freedom would be in places like Iraq or Iran or Pakistan or Afghanistan. Little did he know 26 years later that we'd be standing on the same Boston Common defending religious freedom for us, all of America.
Yes, that's right.
This administration is not prioritizing the Bill of Rights, but prioritizing free contraception. Don't even let people say it's about contraception. It's about getting anything free. Since when is a right to get something free more important than any of our basic freedoms for religion, for speech, for unreasonable search and seizure? You know all 10. It's not. It's about the freedom. It's free contraception. We know that isn't one of the first rights. As one recent pundit said, this is as much about contraception as the American Revolution that started just a few miles from here was about tea. Contraception, we all know, is a red herring. It's a diversion. This is clearly about restricting religious freedom and then put the Catholic Church's practice in the public square, in their bullseye, and we'll fight through the end of the year to protect it. And to be very clear, this is not an issue about birth control. It's an issue of government control and government coercion, and we'll fight it back. So where do we go from here? We all need to continue efforts at educating everybody around us. Please write letters to the editor, call into the talk shows, make our voices heard. People need to understand truly what's at stake so that they don't buy the lies of the other side. So please call, please contact your legislators, please support good legislators like we've had here today, that we need to stand up to protect religious freedom that our forefathers shed their blood for, and that it's rightly ours, and that we owe as a legacy to our kids and grandkids. We're going to work and support folks that are pursuing legislation to return religious liberty and freedom to the same levels that we've enjoyed throughout the 230 plus years of this country. And just today, the U.S. bishops are asking all of us, a week from today, make an appointment. Friday, March 30th, the bishops have called on all people of faith, Catholics and others, to fast and pray for the complete protection of religious freedom, our first right. Let's give a shout out right now. This is a wonderful crowd. About half here today are women. It's my belief that women standing up for yourselves and saying now in NARAL, in Planned Parenthood, and the Obama administration, they don't speak for you. Thanks for standing up for religious freedom. The first step toward turning this back is doing what you did today. It's getting off your rears and standing up, and then using your God-given voices to tell people what's really at stake. If we all do this together, if we stand up nonstop, if we don't stop talking, we'll win. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Scott. Just one thing on that same day. If the president were to turn around and go back and repeal all of these measures that he's put in place because he feels that he's going to lose. He needs to lose. Right. We cannot vote for this man no matter what he does. I am a Democrat. I'm probably the most conservative Democrat that you have ever met in your life. And I'm telling you, if you put this man back in the White House after what he has done to all of us, thumbing his nose at this democracy, then we only have no idea what possibilities remain as to how he will tear down the United States of America and all of our personal liberties. Right. Thank you. Keep him at the vote. Keep him at the vote.
out.